Last Sunday night, what's up? What's up, Eric? Last Sunday night, I was on a plane back from Dallas, and I I thought I'd give you guys a little different angle tonight. Me sitting in the bed instead of at the bar or the kitchen or the table or anything. I was on a plane back from the Cowboy game last Sunday night, and about an hour I spent about an hour of that flight really preparing for last week. Because as you guys know, we have a big conference coming up. It's been great, absolutely nuts preparing for this thing. And so I spent about an hour last Sunday night on the plane headed back from Dallas to Springfield, planning out my week. Hey, here's all the things that I want to get accomplished. Here's all the things that I want to do. And I put a lot of stuff on that list. I mean, more than I would normally put on a list for a week. What's up, Hollis? What's up, man? I got to meet Hollis in Columbus. What a good dude, brother. What a good dude. He sat front row during our little boot camp training. But last Sunday night, when I spent an hour preparing for my week, I put a lot more on my to-do list than I normally do. Um, and something I wanted to get done was I wanted to add about 300. I wrote what's funny is thank you, man. Appreciate the love on the haircut. I just got it literally a few hours ago. Yeah, just sport clips, a couple miles from the house. Uh, so I put a lot on my to-do list, but one of the things is I personally wanted to add 300 attendees to the 8% Nation Insurance Wealth Conference. Well, I bring that up because I'm a big believer in planning out my week. One of the reasons why I had one of the best weeks I've ever had. I mean, I was more focused last week than I've ever been in my entire life, and it's because I took about 60 minutes to plan out my week for last Sunday night for the entire week. And I'm telling you what, it really. What's up, Slaughter Gang? Recently licensed. This is a YouTube comment. Recently licensed PNC agent. Love the videos. Keep it up. Appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I appreciate the kind words. I mean, shoot, if we didn't have people like you guys watching and commenting and all this, I wouldn't do it. But I want you to do. I'm going to kind of give you some stories and kind of give you some thoughts along the way. But I want you guys asking questions tonight. Um, and so, if I had one of the best weeks I've ever had last week, we added north of 300 attendees to this conference last week in about a 5-day stretch, which is nuts to think about. About 60 a day, over 60 a day, which is mind blowing. To think about the fact that hey, we got this crazy big conference coming up, and there's all these things. What's up, Ronnie? All these things going on. For me to plan out last Sunday night that hey, I'm going to do these dozen things, and if I do these dozen things, and if I go all in, Ronnie and Eric, if I go all in, James, and if I do all these things and I prepare and I really focus and grind and work hard, then I'll be able to hit my goal for the week. And so I spent about 60 minutes last Sunday night planning out, and I was able to hit my goal and add north, I think, about 312 attendees last week alone, Michael, all because I took time to plan and prepare. And so, what I want to stress to you guys, if you have questions, by all means, I'm here to help. Uh, but what I want to stress to you guys as I sit here during halftime of the Cowboys game is I'm starting to be a big believer in planning out my week ahead of time. So spending those I spent about 60 minutes because as you guys know, I went to Columbus, trained about 30 agents in Columbus. Hollis was one of them, really good dude. Was fortunate enough to do that in Columbus, Ohio. Had a blast. What a ton of fun. We went through about a 30-page boot camp training. Unbelievable. I mean, the engagement, the positivity, the kind words. I mean, it was a blast. It was nuts. And then we left Columbus. We went to Chicago. In Chicago, I had a chance to speak in front of about 400 to 500 insurance agents at the Insurance Newsnet Super Conference. We had 3 booths. We were a sponsor. We got to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of awesome people, and it was a ton of fun. It was amazing. Back worked in the office Saturday, Sunday, went to Dallas, spent time with a couple of good dudes that I do some business with. They got me Cowboys tickets, went to the game. I flew back Sunday night, And long story short, I used last Sunday night to plan. And so I'm a big believer in planning and strategizing. So if you guys haven't planned out your week and strategized your week, I'm here to tell you it will help. It will benefit you to plan ahead, because last week I've never been more focused in my entire life, Michael. I'm here to tell you, Cody, I've never been more focused than I was last week. But I'm also here to tell you that I've never had a better week in the history of my existence than I had last week. And it was all because, Joey, I took time to strategize and plan last Sunday night and spend about 60 minutes. So I want to ask you guys, Eric, Ronnie, James, Michael, Joey, Larry, Slaughter, Hal Hollis, everybody that's joining, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, what do you do? Or just answer me this question first. Do you guys plan out your week? Do you take a little bit of your weekend or week to strategize and plan for the upcoming week? Is that something you guys do at all? Is that something you guys do? Do you spend time, Larry, planning out your week? Michael on YouTube says yes. Thank you, brother. Michael Benning, appreciate it, brother. Yeah, you know what? I didn't used to, man. I really didn't. Now that I've started to do that, it's amazing how much how much more focused I can be the entire week. Because what happens is, if you think about it, what I'm learning is, and I still got so much to learn, it's unbelievable. But what I'm learning is, if I don't think about the week, if I don't plan ahead, if I don't know what I'm going to be doing, and I'm not focused on accomplishing something, then before you know it, it's Monday night. Monday flew by. It's busy, it's crazy. Mondays are nuts. And before you know it, JVH, it's Tuesday morning. We don't know what we're looking to accomplish. We don't know what we're gonna do. Before you know it, Monday, Tuesday, somebody wants you to go out to lunch. You had a client walk in. You end up having a birthday party on Wednesday night, and before you know it, it's end of the week, and we've done nothing. From experience, the older you get, the less you know, Jimmy. Oh, okay, man, I'm in trouble, Jimmy. Dude, you're really in trouble, Jimmy. What's up, Greg? Before you go to sleep, your brain will work it out. Yep, it's true. I was just doing a few days, but started doing after your training with us in Ohio. Thank you, Hollis. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, man, I'm telling you what, I didn't used to do this. I didn't used to, as an old joke, Jimmy. I didn't used to do this, but if you think about it, how many days and weeks have been affected in your life by not strategizing and planning and making sure that you have an incredible week? I mean, how many times that happened? Ronnie says, absolutely. You have to plan to know where you are and where you want to go. Dude, 100%, man, because hours, days, weeks, and months just freaking fly by. And I'm starting to notice, as I kind of pay attention along the way, that a lot of people just float through life. They just really kind of float through life, and you have to work and you have to work your plan, dude. You're 100% right, Jimmy. A lot of people just float through life. They don't know what they're going to do, when they're going to do it, where they want to go, what their goals are, what they want to accomplish. It's so much easier to stay focused when you know what you want to get done, when you know what you want to accomplish. I mean, it's one thing you can write down, an annual goal. That's fantastic. You can write down, hey, here's what I want to do before I'm, in Jimmy's case, before I'm 50. And those are great goals. But you can also say, hey, here's what I want to accomplish this week, and here's the steps I'm going to take to accomplish it. And it gets me, at least, it gets me kind of thinking creatively. I'm like, okay, well, because last week I said, okay, I want to add north of 300 attendees last week alone. That was a crazy feat. It was nuts, as Jimmy laughs at me for making fun of him. Man, it was insane last week. But the only way I was able to accomplish it is because I set a big goal. I set as I mentioned on last week's show, Deal Breakers, I believe. I set a high target, And then my mind started to think about how I would have accomplished the high target. No offense to me or my team, we would have never accomplished that target if I wouldn't have set the target, if I wouldn't have set the target and then found ways to accomplish the target. You guys see where I'm going? So if I'd have never said it, it would have never happened. And if I wouldn't have said it, then I wouldn't have had a chance to think through all the ways I was going to accomplish it. And then once I started writing down those steps, Michael on YouTube, Hollis, Slaughter, once I started thinking through those things, it really allowed me to focus on how I was going to add 300 plus attendees last week. But if I would have never thought about it, if I never would have took those steps and really planned ahead on a Sunday night, it would have never accomplished. That's my challenge for you guys this week is, hey, take a couple minutes, set a goal for the week. If you're an insurance agent, you're like, hey, dude, I want to write 10 apps this week. And to a lot of insurance agents, that sounds huge. Dude, I'm so inspired with Ty. I don't know if Ty or Kaylee's on watching on Facebook. I'm telling you what, Ty in my office is a he just works. He goes by the motto of, hey, I'm just outwork people. And so he's got like 90 telephone appointments set this week right now for his week to prepare for, open enrollment and Medicare and his client base and all that. And so it's just extremely smart to really plan ahead and to go all in and think about everything. But not only to set a high target, but for a lot of insurance agents, writing 10 apps in a week seems impossible. But it's not as impossible as you think if you will just plan ahead. Jimmy says, hey, you were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. That's a Zig Ziglar quote. I love Zig Ziglar. What a good dude. He's had so many good audiobooks and books. Another good guy I listened to a lot back when I first started in the business was Brian Tracy. Absolutely love Brian Tracy. Michael, appreciate it, man. I'm in Springfield, Missouri. Maybe talk about me or Hollis. I don't know. Chris, what's up? What's up, Chris? I'm in Springfield, Missouri. It may have been me that you were asking that question to. I'm just going to assume so since we're doing a live Q&A. Us old people know Zig and Brian Tracy, dude, no doubt, and Napoleon Hill, and Christopher Columbus. I live in Springfield, Missouri. For those that don't know me yet, and you're just getting used to kind of watching our content, I own 4 different insurance based companies. Main company that does most of the revenue is Secure Agent Mentor. Secure Agent Mentor is a lead generation and insurance training company that does north of $300,000 a month, focused on generating leads and training insurance agents. Started a YouTube channel December 28th of 2015. Didn't start monetizing Secure Agent Mentor till January of 2017. I like that. In San Antonio, looking for old Tri 68. I like it. Also on Star Insurance Agency. Star is a remote final expense life insurance agency that I own, where we do north of 6,000 policies, probably more than that too, probably even higher than that over the next 12 months. I also own Secure National Medicare Team, Secure Telesales. It's a final expense Medicare and term life insurance little call center operation, up and growing. It's getting there. And then most recently, 8% Nation Insurance Wealth Conference. And a lot of people say, dude, why? I get this question a lot. Why in the world did you want to start this crazy conference at an NFL stadium in Nashville with a bunch of people? Some people think I'm doing it for the money. I'm here to tell you, I'm not throwing this conference for the money, because I will lose, and I can say this because there's not that many people on right now. I will lose, we're not throwing this conference. What's up, babe? We're not throwing this conference for the money. Um, we're throwing this conference because we want to give back to an industry that we love, because we have a passion for this business, because with we are obsessed with growth, expansion, getting attention, helping people in this industry. And so I'm not throwing this conference for the money, because we'll lose money this first year. As much people think, you know what, when you rent an NFL stadium, when you have a video production team that you're hiring to come run every aspect of audio, visual, stage, everything else, and all that. What's up, Cole? When you've got people like Grant Cardone, Ray Lewis, Tim Story, Michael Burt, Charlie Chena, all these huge, well-known guys. Um, we're definitely not throwing it for the money. I can promise you that. You know what? It'll make money eventually, year 2, year 3, maybe year 4. But right now, this conference is all about giving back, getting attention, bringing value, helping the industry, and really collaborating with a lot of the top people from the industry. That's one thing I've learned big time is this year's these last 3 months especially is you cannot blow up on your own. You got to collaborate. I used to avoid collaborating with other top leaders in our industry. And I'm telling you what, I was wrong. I was bad wrong. And so really collaborating with other top people from the industry has really helped our business scale. It's helped me get to know other people. I've met so many good people in this industry, like David Duford. Uh, what an awesome dude. He's got like 4,300 subscribers on YouTube. He's been doing YouTube for 4 or 5 years. Gives back to the industry so much. Vince Pompanato, final expense telesales guru. He's all about helping people learn how to sell over the phone. Ryan Saradakis in the Tips, Tricks, and Closers Facebook group, almost 4,000 agents in it. The dude has as much of an engaged Facebook group as anyone you've ever seen. It's unbelievable. When will the conference be good for the agents, for life agents as well? Jen, absolutely. It's for life and health, so absolutely, it'll be great for life, final expense, Medicare. Anybody that does in PNC, there'll be a lot of PNC agents there. Insurance Soup, huge PNC following. Over 22,000 agents now. They'll be there, but there'll be a lot of life people. Really will. A lot of life speakers, annuity speakers. Also, you got to think about Ryan Palomini. Dude will write 20 million a year in annuities pretty soon. He'll be there. You can think about all the other industry speakers. Sean Mike, huge agent company, 150 million this year in issue paid with Family First Life. Massive. He'll be there. Who else will be there? Obviously, you got on the panel. You got Justin Brock, the Medicare coach. You got Eric Fierro, Medicare Summit University. You've got Jerry Smith, who owns JLS Marketing and Sales Academy. You've got Sean Fogelson, final expense coach. Jeff Root, the Modern Life Insurance Selling Podcast. I mean, how cool is that dude? That dude's got a massive following. He'll be there. That's probably the best insurance podcast ever done. I listen every time I get on a plane. I listen to that podcast. Matt Munguia, man. Matt Munguia wrote over $500,000 of final expense life insurance premium in 1 year on his own in the field. He'll be on the stage. These guys are incredible. It's going to be off the chart, Larry. You're totally right. No, this is in Nashville. It's going to be in Nashville this year at Nissan Stadium, home of the Tennessee Titans. Going to be a blast. I mean, some of these guys I'm talking about are ridiculous. Where are you going to do the next year's conference? Atlanta, Charlotte, Dallas, Vegas? I don't know. You have to be at this year's conference to find out. What's up, Orlando? I mean, there's going to be so many guys from this industry that are either speaking, that are either on the panel, that are just Sam Wolf, AmeriLife Home Protection Services. Incredible dude. He'll be there. He knows a lot about mortgage protection. Medicare Cafe, they are hilarious. If you didn't just see my interview with Medicare Cafe, I've seen Richardson and Mike Gatorna. Hilarious people. Awesome. So funny. They are so cool too. My father, Brian Askins, owner of Secure Insurance Group. I'm telling you what, that dude knows more about he has forgotten more about this industry than I will ever know. He is amazing. Um, Jeremy, you're right, brother. It's for everybody. It's going to be an unbelievable conference. VIP's already sold out. We got a new executive ticket. If you need a ticket, message me and I'll hook you up with a crazy deal. I promise. You got it. I got to have you there. We will have north of 1,000 agents there, and I'm committed to freaking blowing up this conference for you guys, for people like Brian and Orlando and the national benefits there. What's up, Patricia? Who else we gonna have? We're gonna have a lot of people on the panel. We're also going to have a lot of people actually speaking. Who did I miss? Help me out, guys. Who did I miss that'll be speaking to this deal? Other than Grant Cardone, Ray Lewis, Shantae McMillan Langhorse. She's an Olympian. Tim Story, motivational coach. Coach Michael Burt, Charlie Chena, Chuck McDowell. People don't even know who Wesley Financial Group is. They have no clue. They work with a lot of insurance agents. And he does tens of millions a year in sales. The dude's ridiculous. Jackie Busby, she owns a corporate travel company, does millions a year, and they're going to be giving away a $6,000 all-inclusive vacation away from stage. Also, yeah. I mentioned him earlier too, Larry. Ryan Palomini from Annuities, unbelievable. Also, I'm giving away a 3-night hotel stay and 2 premier tickets. If you go to the 8% Nation conference page, there's a post, and if you comment wealth, you'll be entered in the drawing. I think it ends in 3 hours. It ends tonight, I think. Brandon Clay, Vice President of Health Sales with Heartland Financial Group and One Life. He's a Medicare guy. Really knows what he's doing. The speaker panel, I mentioned Sam Wolf. I mentioned Jerry Smith. I mentioned Matt Munguia. I mentioned Jeff Root. I mentioned David Duford. I mentioned Ryan Saradakis. I mentioned Justin Brock. I mentioned Sean Fogelson. I did a good job remembering these. Eric Fierro. Ryan Madison from the Insurance Academy. Also, Ernest Blunt is one of the females on the panel. She is, dude, you definitely need to go, bro. She does north of 300. Is either 3 or I think it was 300 grand a year. That's right. Over 300 grand a year of premium. 3 years in a row. She was a top producer for American Amicable telephonically all over the phone 3 years in a row. She'll be on the panel. And that's right, Jimmy and Larry, the one and only Cody Askins. I love it. Dude, Michael, you need to go. Hollis, Ryan, yep. I don't even know what that means. Jesse, hey, what's up, Jesse? I will get to be speaking. I don't even know. I'm gonna let you guys determine what I speak on. I don't know if I'm gonna speak about personal brand. I don't know if I'm gonna speak about. I mean, I could just get up. I could get a whiteboard up there for an hour and spit some game. You guys, I love doing that. I will probably. I don't know if I'll speak about personal brand or what I'll speak about, but it'll be good. What other questions you guys have? We've got about 30 minutes tonight. I love doing these with you guys every Sunday night, live Q&A. Tomorrow, I'll be doing insurance agent training for 2 hours, or not for 2 hours, at 2 o'clock. I need a tip about school. Okay. I was in school. I was in college, little Bible college, playing basketball. Wrote over $117,000 in commissions. in 8 months while in college playing basketball. The power of personal brand in the age of digital selling from your page. Yeah, that's what it says. I don't know if I will though. Are we in bed to get? Are we in bed together, Big Sexy? What's up, Michael? Michael McCormick, Taylor Dobby, the insurance soup is going to be there. I mentioned them. I was telling them. I was just literally talking about you, buddy. Telling these guys about how you guys are going to be there and how great you will be. I don't normally do these sitting in my bed, but I thought, you know what? Why not? I'm going to change it up. I'm always sitting at the bar or at the table or on the couch. I used to do them on the patio. Larry, I just wanted to know, as far as you setting up your schedule for the week, how exactly do you set up your schedule? Ears were ringing, dude. No doubt. What's up, Matt? Uh, what should I major in, dude? You should major in freaking sales. You should major in. I'm not saying don't go to school or college. Hard for me to say that when I have a college degree. Um, it helped me a little in insurance. I mean, I don't know. I would major in. I mean, it depends on what you want. If you want to get in the insurance business, you definitely don't need one. As far as setting up my week, Larry, I mean, from a calendar standpoint, I put everything in my calendar, super organized. But what happens is if you're super busy, if you don't put it in your calendar, I promise, I forget every time. I would rethink school. Yeah, probably me too, Jimmy. But I went to school to play basketball. I went to school to play basketball. Speak on mindset, dude. Hollis, I love that. That's actually what I want to speak on. I'm glad you said that. That's what I want to speak on. It really, really do. Political science is the backbone of soup. Yeah. Scheduling is my weakness. Yeah. It's just planning, man. It's just planning ahead. It's just like, just like a good dude Burry always says, man. I always plan ahead. I'm always thinking about, okay, what do I want to accomplish this week? I'm really short term focused typically. It's great. Matt Jones, write down your goals, bro, dude, every morning. Uh, yeah, I mean, I write down long term goals, but when you're throwing an event like this, it makes you so short term focused. My goal was to add 300 attendees last week. Guess what? That's what I wrote down. And guess what? We added over 300, like 312. I wrote it down again this week. I'm sure we'll add it again. I went to, on YouTube, I'm getting asked a question, where did I go to college? I went to Little Baptist Bible College, Springfield, Missouri, on the north side of Springfield, Missouri. Little bitty Bible college. Not very many people. Probably, I don't know, 500 or 600 students. And I may be high there. I don't know. Not physically high, but maybe the number's high that I'm mentioning. There's not many. It wasn't a lot. I was fortunate enough to play some basketball. I probably could have I probably could have made the team at some better schools, but I wanted to play, so I got a chance to play quite a bit, especially my last few years. I almost majored in in basketball, and then insurance my last few years. Where in Nissan Stadium will the conference be held? Yeah, Brian, that's a great question, brother. What's up, Zach? What's up, Larry? All right, it's in Nashville, Tennessee. Nissan Stadium is the Tennessee Titans Stadium. We will enter from the East Concourse. Absolutely, Jesse. I enter from the East Concourse. There's the vendor area, VIP lounge, vendor area. Gosh, Texans just picked off Dak Prescott. And section 100. We'll be using section 100, one side on the East Concourse, and then the field will be the stage will be on the field on the sideline, facing up towards the lower level section 100 seats. I think it's like 113 through 116 or something like that. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the game at the same time. I'm a huge Cowboys fan. I was at the game last weekend. Nah, he didn't catch that. Yeah, so that's kind of how you can kind of think through the stadium. The stage will be on the sideline, facing up at the seats. We'll use all the lower level seating on one side. You'll enter through the east concourse, the main entrance. We'll get a lot of stuff and we're gonna have sign. We got like a 40-foot banner. Dude, we got some crazy stuff going on. We're gonna have a DJ. We're gonna be bumping. Jimmy Needles is gonna be there dancing. Uh, Burry says if it's not written down, it's not a goal. And you got to write it down. All callbacks should be too busy to remember. Um, Man, it's all about that. Yep. Andy, what's up, brother? Dude, yeah, it's for me, if I don't write it down, I do forget. Everybody's different, but you got to know yourself too. Uh, I'm probably not the best person to be asking questions about girls. I mean, yeah, I got pretty lucky with my wife, but I know insurance and sales, and I'm beginning to know marketing. You know, disco for Jimmy. I When I first started in this business, or actually when I first started Secure Agent Mentor, I didn't think I knew marketing at all. But I kind of learned that all you have to do is be really lucky. This is true. All you have to do is be, to be good at marketing. You just got to be creative. If you're creative, you'll find things to do to market yourself. And so I'm just, when I want to achieve something, I generally get pretty creative. And so that's helped a lot. Um, but I say that because a lot of people say, hey, I'm not good at this, or I'm bad at this, or I should be better at this, or I need to improve at this. We can improve at anything we want. Because okay, a few weeks ago I asked everybody, hey, what are you great at? What are you really, really, really good at? We all have something that deep down we're really good at. Uh, but even more importantly, what are we not good at that we would like to be better at? You want to continue to be great at what you're already great at. That ball moved. But you also want to improve your weaknesses. Like mine, I thought marketing was a weakness. So I really focused on getting great at marketing. And I got pretty good at it by focusing on it for long periods of time. Good to see you, man. I told you, man, I'm great at transferring my belief. Dude, no doubt, brother. No doubt. You are. There's no doubt. I mean, you really are. You know what? That comes back to passion. I feel like people that are passionate, it comes through, and other people can feel it. They can tell when you're sincere, when you're genuine, when you're passionate, when you love what you do, when you want to help people. Um, my Cowboys are up 13-10. I'm getting asked who's winning on YouTube. Dude, it's passion, bro. It's all. I mean, it's passion. Passion's such a huge part of what we do. It's a big part of any business, big part of sales, but big part of insurance. Uh, if you want to be great at something, and you've got to be passionate about what you're doing. You got to enjoy what you're doing. I think that's a lot of. I think that's probably a lot of the reason why a lot of insurance agents fail is they're not passionate about the insurance business, or they don't enjoy the insurance business. Um, yeah, you can learn to get great or really work harder at what you're already doing. But life's too short. Why do something you don't enjoy? Right, John. Truth, my man. This is what makes you great at marketing. You believe in what you speak. Thanks, brother. There's no doubt, and yeah, you have to. When you love it, it's not work, dude. That is so true. Because there's a lot of people that complain about work, their job, their career, the amount of hours they put in or the lack thereof. But if you really truly enjoy it, it don't even feel like work. I'll put in 60, 70, 80 hours a week, all the time. But I love it. I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. So Justin Brock, dude, I was just talking about you, man. What's up, India? Larry, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Dude, I know you are, brother. You're looking mighty clean cut tonight, dude. I just got fresh dude up a couple hours ago. Um, I was just telling them, bro, that the Medicare coach is coming to Nissan Stadium for this conference. I was just telling our audience, we were talking about all the different speakers, panelists, and we were just talking about you, bro. You guys don't know Justin Brock. He's a good dude. I'm telling you what. Interest is about helping people on their worst day. You got to love being part of the solution. No doubt about it. I was told, that's a great comment, Andy. I was told when I first started in the business, I was told by a veteran agent. I don't know how many times the dude told me this, and I thought he was nuts. I thought he was stupid. Like, it didn't make any sense to me at the time. And he just said that, hey, we are problem solvers. All you got to do is focus on helping them solve a problem. Whatever their problem is, help them solve it. And it never really clicked, but we are problem solvers. Eric Fierro, dude, I was just telling him about you too, man. I was just telling our audience about the panelist from MedicareSupplementUniversity.com, brother. Dude, I was telling, I've been talking about the speakers and panelists that'll be at this 8% Nation Insurance Wealth Conference at Nissan Stadium. And you were one of the good dudes I mentioned, brother. I thought you blocked Eric. Yeah, right. Come on, man, dude. I love Eric. Definitely cannot do that, bro. I don't think I block people. I don't think I've ever. I've never blocked anybody, so I don't even know if I know how. Especially not my boy Eric. He's a good dude. Jimmy. Yeah, he was Justin Brock, and he said some things. Yeah, I was giving Jimmy a hard time earlier, so I think he's dishing it back out. No, he's awesome. Those guys are both awesome. But Jimmy's a Medicare guy. You guys got to know each other, surely. Veteran agent told me years ago, man, the insurance business, we are professional problem solvers, and it never really clicked. But Andy, dude, it's clicked now. We are legit problem solvers. What we do is try to solve a problem in whatever way we can, and helping them protect their family or their health, or their final expenses it'll eventually be a problem for them or their family. It may not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it eventually will be an issue, will be a problem. Ray Lewis will be at Nissan Stadium. How did you get him? Brian, I went through I forget the company, but I went through, what's up, Mark? I went through a company that you just have to talk them into paying him to come speak. I don't think he won't come everywhere, but it's cool to have him there. It's really neat. I'm excited. I'm probably as excited about him as anybody else. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna leave there so freaking jacked up after hearing that dude. Jen says, where exactly are you having the drawing for the hotel for the conference? 3 nights of hotel and 2 free tickets. The drawing ends in about 2.5 hours. I think we'll release it in the morning, but you have to go to our other page. I think it's on the Secure Age Mentor page too, but it's a post. It's a Cody's conference giveaway. We've got one on Secure Agent Mentor Facebook page, and we've got one on the 8% Nation Insurance Wealth Conference Facebook page. And we're giving away hotel, 3 nights of hotel at a 4-star, $269 a night. I'm giving away over $1,000 or almost $1,000, whatever, worth of free hotel, and about $3,000 in tickets. We'll release it tomorrow. I think we put it up last Tuesday. Just something I want to do for fun. There's some people that maybe are worried about not being able to afford hotels. So if I can help someone that maybe couldn't afford it or come, then yeah, drawing ends at midnight, exactly. So I mean, yeah, I got to spend a lot of money on that little drawing, but compared to what we've already spent, it's like a drop in the bucket. Who cares? So And at the end of the day, if I can help someone afford it and get to come and hang out with us and Ray Lewis and Grant Cardone and hang out with Larry and all the other people, then why not? I know we have the line of speakers, but when the going to 8percentnation.com, 8percentnation.com. There's an agenda on our website. It starts about 8:45, 9:15 in the morning, and ends about 5:30 to 6, 5:45, 5:50, Friday and Saturday. The headlining speakers for Friday are Tim Story and Ray Lewis, both incredible. And then Saturday, the headlining speakers are Charlie Chena, Coach Michael Burt, and Grant Cardone. I think I'm on Friday right now. I keep getting moved back and forth, so we'll see when I speak. But your wife should speak. You know what? You're probably right. We thought about it. We really did. And if we end up having space, we may throw her up there, brother. May throw Jimmy Needles up there, man. Why not, bro? Why not? That's what we should have done. We should have had a drawing and let somebody come and speak. That's what we should have did. Drawing for a speaker. That would have been kind of cool, huh? Who would have entered that? Who would have entered that? Be honest. If we just said, hey, old farts section, if we would have did a drawing and you could speak at this conference at Nissan Stadium in front of 1,000 people, who would have entered the drawing? Some people wouldn't. I mean, you say, well, dude, I think everybody would. No, I don't think so. It's never too late. I like it, Larry. Next year, Patricia. Patricia, we need you speaking this thing next year. We need you to dominate so hard the next 8, 10, 12 months that you guys are all speaking up there with me next year. Jen, I would enter. Okay, I like that. I'm not scared of man nor beast. I don't know if you'd be scared or not, Jimmy, but I know you've got some stuff you can teach and mentor and train and help, bro. And that's what's cool. I learn stuff from you guys all the time. There's people right now that are watching that I'm excited to get to meet and learn from, because everybody's great at different things. Everybody's great at certain things, and we can all learn from each other. So it's kind of cool, which is really, it's fun. Tell me this. For those that are watching, real quick before I end, I need your help real quick. On YouTube and Facebook, I need your help really, really fast. Help me real quick. Who is, comment me if you're attending the conference. If you are attending the conference, October 26th and 27th, comment me, M-E. So because I'm going to ask another question, but I need to see who's coming first. Jen, I love it. I love it. I love it. I know Jimmy will be there. Jeremy will be there. Hollis will be there. National Benefits will be there. Come on, man. You guys are getting me excited. Who else? Keep the me. I am there. Me. Larry definitely will be there. Who else? Comment me if you're going to be at the conference. I got another follow-up question in just a second. Brian, I love it. Okay, now, for those that didn't comment me, you would like to attend, but you don't have your seat or ticket yet. Do me a favor. Either tell me right now or shoot me a message on Facebook Messenger. I can't say what I'm going to do out loud, but I'm going to do something super special for you, I promise. Because I want you to be there. I really do. So if you don't have your ticket yet, you don't have your seat yet, but you know that you would like to be able to attend, private message me. I'm not going to hard sell you. I'm not going to hard close you. I'm simply going to try to get you there. Okay. So private message me. I'll do what I can to help you get there. Okay. I'll do something super special for you. I promise. Yes, no ticket. Michael, jump on Facebook add me on Facebook, Michael, Cody Askins, and private message. Let's private message each other, and I'll be able to help you get there. I promise. Try me. Try me. I think I'll surprise you guys. I promise. Um, yeah, this is the first year for it too. So this is if you don't go to the first one, you can't go to them all, right? If you don't attend the first year of the conference, then you can't go to all of them. So let's get you there at the first one. Jen just went and commented wealth. I like that. Very nice. All right. Any other questions? Comment me or message me. Message me on Facebook Messenger. I will hook you up with some crazy deal to get you there. I promise. Try me. Try me. I need you there. Any other questions before I jump off? I'm gonna go about 50 minutes. I'll probably jump off pretty soon. Thank you, Patricia, for the message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the messages coming. If you don't have a ticket, I want you there. I'm gonna get you there. Just trust me. Trust me. What else? What else? What else? D-Red, baby, in the house. All right. Any other questions? Again, if you don't have your ticket, we got a lot of me's, a lot of people attending. Thank you. Thank you for raising your hand and saying, dude, I'm freaking there. Thank you for the commitment. If you don't have your ticket yet, private message me. If you don't have a seat for this thing, private message me. I can't say what I'll do on video, but I will hook you up with something super, super special. I promise. I promise. So, Peter, what kind of questions do you address? Typically sales, insurance, lead generation, marketing, closing, overcoming objections, running an appointment, anything insurance related. Thank you very much for the private messages. That means a lot. You guys are awesome. I promise you, I want you to be there. I'm sure this is going to be to cover. I'm very interested in how to sell, market myself, how to create and generate my own leads. Is that going to be covered there? I imagine it will be. Yeah, you'll learn a lot, dude. That's going to be good. Who's a Medicare specialist? Patricia, you're going to have a couple. Brian Clay has he's a part of a multi-million-dollar Medicare operation. He'll be speaking. Medicare Cafe is a Medicare team. They will be speaking. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Private message me if you don't have your ticket. I will hook you up. Find me on Facebook. Send me a message. I will hook you up with something ridiculous. I promise, because I need you there. I want you there. What's your opinion on DSR stocks? I heard they're going down soon. I don't know a lot. I don't know anything about stocks. I really don't. I wish I did. I'll be the first to tell you. Sell short. I want to run. I want to run without clothes down Wall Street. All right, Peter. Brian is awesome. Oh, Don. Okay, you know Brian. See, I don't. Well, it depends which Brian we're talking about. Aaron, what's up? Thank you for messaging me. Do this. Thank you for all that commented that you have a seat. If you do not have a ticket yet, I will hook you up with something to get you there. I promise. Just message me on Facebook Messenger. Add me. I won't hard sell you. I won't hard close you. I'll just simply try to get you there. So, Brian Clay. Nice. Okay, yeah. Well, I think this is Brandon. I think it's Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon Clay. Brandon Clay. Michael, I like it. I like it. All right. So, any other questions? I'm gonna jump off pretty soon. Any other questions? Please private message me if you would like to go to the conference, but you don't have your seat. I will hook you up. All right. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Any other questions before we jump off? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Had a blast. I love Saturday Night Live Q&A with you guys. You guys are incredible. Any questions? Send me a private message. I want you there, please. All right. Have an awesome night. Let's get to this conference. Have an incredible week. Take time, strategize, and plan out your week. Your week's going to be great, I promise, but you got to plan it out. You got to strategize it. Don, you're awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Patricia. I love that. All right. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome night. Have an incredible week. We're like 19 days away from the conference. Let's rock and roll.